Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are, why you're doing what you do, and how you can apply your vision to positively impact the world. A successful woman is confidently feminine and eager to learn and grow. She is somebody who has achieved balance and perspective in all aspects of her life. Welcome to the Resilience 30 Women Awards 2022 by Hapa and Shanghai Media on Hapa TV, where extraordinary stories that will change and impact lives are shared. The Resilience 30 Women Awards was created to celebrate women who deserve recognition of strength, courage, and resilience. Their perseverance, determination, and ability to bounce back from all crises, including the recent global pandemic, is a compelling value that must be recognized and celebrated. I'm Jennifer Ong, and my guest today is a degree holder in hotel management from Taylor's University, and she started off her career in hospitality with an internship program at Hyatt Saujana and Kakosa Srinagar, both in Malaysia. After graduation, she decided to explore the world as a flight stewardess with Malaysia Airlines. She's the founder and CEO of Hernan Corporations in Berhad. She incorporated the company in 1996 with the aspiration in becoming the top leader in the durian business. Her ultimate aim is to turn Hernan into a fully integrated durian distributor for fresh and frozen fruits as well as desserts. Branded as the Durian Queen of Malaysia, Anna has expanded the company's distribution network significantly and attracted many business partners around the world. Let's welcome Anna Teo, founder and CEO of Hernan Corporation. Welcome, Anna.
Hi, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on our show. And I found your story to be really, really interesting because, you know, being in the durian business, it's a male-dominated business. And how did you start? How did you get in? And you incorporated in what, 1996?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's a repeated answer. Yeah, I have not thought myself would be in the durian industry. Yeah, being myself in the airlines, and I was coincidentally was talking to one of the a friend or a client, which is mine now, that looking for durian, and I started that and thinking myself, what are the things that I want to do if I would like to step down one day. So business is something I want to do. So from before branching into durian, I was doing some food trading business and trading from Malaysian food to export to overseas countries like Australia, US, and Canada.
Right.
So slowly from here, one of the options by my client. So being it, there's none that time. So he encouraged me, you know, why not myself going in, you know, to make my own, produce the durian and bring it into Australia. Yeah, that's how it started. It was a push factor.
Right.
Yeah.
And what year was that when you did?
Okay, the business was incorporated 96. 2004 was the time he requested for durian. But 2000, I was still flying. 2003, you know, I was just doing business as my part-time while I was flying. And 2004, that's the time when he requested for durian, I decided to really step down and create my own so-called little processing plant to process the durian and to ship it out for him. So it was just doing it as a fun initially. It was like a trial. But I didn't know, you know, after so many years, it turned out to be such a big business, and it was beyond what I thought actually.
Wow, wow. How interesting would that be? You know, something that just want to do for fun has actually turned out to be such a huge business. And you know, what were the challenges like? I'm sure you know that it wasn't just as simple as, okay, you know, get the durians and then here you go, Australia and whatever, all the other countries. What was it like, your journey in, you know, setting it up and the process rather?
Good question, Jennifer. I didn't thought that it was more than 20 odd years as I've been in this industry. If you ask me, well, I think there's a lot of challenges, obstacles, but what's not, I think I have managed to go through it, And being it, initially, my first destination was Australia. It was not easy to challenge the quarantine.
Right.
Yeah, to get through the buyer to agree with the price, with the quality. Like it or not, the journey wasn't that easy. I knew it initially. To make myself to be kept or so-called in the cold room because my durian need to be in frozen.
Right.
I can't imagine how I go through it and how I managed to get the so-called secret and success to freeze the durian that I can sustain it for more than 2 years initially was something really, really amazing.
Right.
Yeah, because I think there is a wish, there is a will, there is a possibility. If we don't put our effort down, we will never get a solution. So if you really want to do something, for me, I will make sure, my perseverance will be there to make sure that I won't give up. And if there's a passion, there's a way that there's a solution.
Right. But what drove you? Anna, what was that driving force that kept driving you, even though you know how difficult it was? And I know I can't even imagine, right? I mean, durian business and entering, into the international market, having to make sure that it stays fresh, even though it's frozen. What was the driving force for you?
Okay, money, definitely. Nobody do it for fun. Nobody do it for charity.
Yeah.
Of course, money is the first thing. I have to be very honest. I mean, yeah, that is the drive that you see, the income that actually, worth for you to work so hard. But of course, to prove something that can't be done, to something that you can see when you fly to London, your products is actually in the shelf. When you are in Canada, all the most established supermarket, of course, for Chinatown that you can see, your products are there. Wherever you fly in Chinatown, you can find my products. I think that inspired me to continue to drive, to bring in more, to be innovate, to bring in more and to put myself at the highest that I can, to be recognized. And that is something that I think I feel proud and I feel confident, to drive it through and to get myself into this. I think there's a lot more to share. But to be very frank, over the past 20 years, I have given up a few times. To be frank, I have to be very honest. I am not that strong. Some of the times where, when it comes to, certain crises, it could be financing, it could be quality and not. I do actually question myself. Shall I step down? Is it enough? Shall I really put everything to a stop and come down to be a mom, a full-time mom? I shouldn't be that greedy. But all this has actually came to my journey of my career.
Right.
But at the end, I think I managed to get through it, with the support from my family, my friends.
Right.
But the most important thing is my whole team behind me are very, very transpiring me to the journey where I am today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And how was it like for you during COVID? I mean, was your business affected during COVID or you went up during COVID?
Well, nobody will thought this will happen. The whole world went peaced, quiet and silent. Yeah. Well, I still remember my day when I came back from my last trip from China was January, when I heard about this, these things in Wuhan. I wasn't prepared for that, the real thing.
Right.
But I know China is in a bit panic situation. That year, I remember, was the time when I just got in my private equity, investing into me. Yeah.
Right.
I have to show my performance. And also moving in from my small little manufacturing plant to a 6 times capacity of what I have to do.
On that year? The year,
that moment.
Wow.
And not 1 factory, but 2 factories, because I split my manufacturing plant into 2 different areas.
Wow.
So I got stunned for about 3 months. But I know I can't be sitting here. I must find a way out. Of course, my first journey was to set up my e-commerce for Malaysia. Because rather than seeing people posting in Facebook, cooking, all those things, I think this is beyond me. Yeah. How much can we eat? So I'll say, hey, let's do some durian delivery. Yeah. My durian from the farm, I can do something. I can bring it out to the market. So we are the first one who eventually come up with the online sales.
Right. Yeah. Before that, there wasn't any...
We were too contented. We were so happy. Whatever we We just have it on the wholesale or we export. Yeah, we don't need to do B2C. We don't even need to have our own platform. But with this pandemic, my team was really encouraging and they just say, hey, boss, come, let's do this. So we set up within a month, because all of us are so focused. There's no other thing, right? So we have our own marketplace, we got our delivery partners, and we just blasted out. And the first month when we got our sales of 300,000, I was stunned. I say, wow, you guys are amazing.
Wow.
That was the first month. Yeah, everybody was so free. Yeah, because the focus is all on e-commerce.
Right.
Social media and what's not. So that tells me these are the things that I never thought I would do. You know, being an old school person, manufacturing, we're doing all things B2B. That tells me that, hey, I can do things beyond what I thought, right?
Yes.
Something that I thought my son would tell me what to do, but today I'm actually hands-on to it. So that tells me I should continue, moving rather than stay put or stay so comfortable at one position. So for me now, I love to do things and I like to talk to the millennium now. And I don't go with my age group, which I try to feel how they feel. If I want to be part of them, if I want to get their business, I must be with them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I think now.
Wow. That is so inspiring. I mean, moving from a traditional business and after so many years of a traditional business and going into e-commerce and just making, the revenue just like that, right? In the first month.
That is, if you compare to what I'm doing, to be true, if we are doing our so-called exports, we are going by containers. Yeah, one containers, 1 million, 2 million, that kind of thing. When the amount was so little, with that moment of you talk to me about MCO, it's amazing. Yeah. So
yes,
was
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, talking to Anna makes me feel like she's just one woman that does not give up and just going. I mean, of course, we all go through the ups and downs. There are times that you just want to throw in the towel. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, me too. Every one of us feel that way. But the fact that there's something in her, isn't it? There's something in Anna that is just not giving up, So beautiful.
I think what I think myself that I always think is I never give up. And I'm always positive. And I always want to drive through, to do something people don't do. I think that's awesome. And I just sent a message out to my team, my farm boys. We don't do what people do. We do people don't do. I think that is more awesome. Yeah, the recognition should be coming from that way.
Wow. That's amazing. Such an amazing story. And I love that. Thank you so much, Anna, for sharing your journey with us. And so I'm sure, Anna's story will give you the inspiration and the belief in actualizing your dreams. Like, don't think a dream is too big. Just go for it and, do what other people don't do. Look for those dreams. Never limit yourself because of other people's limited imagination on you. Right? At the same time, as women, we never limit others because of our own limited imagination. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anna, for being on our show. Thank you. And thank you for following Haba TV and thank you for watching. Do please continue to share our stories on Haba TV. We have lots of empowering stories from all these amazing women in Malaysia. Just stories that change lives. Yeah, absolutely. Anna has changed mine, and I hope she has changed yours too. See you again soon.